All right, welcome back to the show, folks. That's right, you got us for a whole another half hour. And then you got Armed American Radio, take you live from 8 to 11 tonight. So please stay with FM 105.5 or AM 660 The Answer, whichever part of the dial that you happen to be listening to us on. Or, of course, you may be listening on AM660TheAnswer.com, and we appreciate that as well.
That's such a great night already, honestly.
I tell you what, you just heard B. Brian Blair bring us back from the break. Now, B. Brian's a regular on the show, and, of course, Sonny's a regular on the show. And I tell you what, we might have to make Magnus a regular on the show. That guy is smart.
Like attack, yeah.
I tell you what, it just shows, folks, that people in professional wrestling are for most of them.
I'm ready to run his flag up the post, honestly.
I tell you what, anybody that can cause old Sting to tap out is a pretty doggone good wrestler.
I think he can handle Parliament or Congress.
I do believe you are absolutely right about that. Okay, it's the holiday season is here. Tonight kicks off Hanukkah, the season of lights, as General Lucas Paris called it. Festival of Lights, I'm sorry. Happy Hanukkah, first and foremost, to everyone out there. But, of course, Christmas is coming up soon as well, and that means it is the gift-giving season. And there is no better gift to give than relief from pain or aggravation. And a lot of us suffer from that, from skin ailments. Every now and then I get rashes on my elbows or on my chest. In the summer I used to get them. Dr. K is a diabetic, and he has to prick himself every day in the hand. And, of course, everybody is subject to bug bites, scrapes, cuts, burns, you name it. And, of course, those chronic skin conditions like acne and seborrhea and psoriasis. Well, in the gift-giving season, give Roxy Pacifics, because you will be giving relief from all of those ailments to the person who receives the gift. It is all natural, safe. It is a kelp-based solution. It's got vitamins and minerals in it that mimic the chemical makeup of your body and your skin's nutrients. I call it fertilizer for your skin, or Miracle Grow for your skin, because it makes your skin grow so very healthily. Whether you've got a cut or a burn, or whether you just want to put it on your face or your arms or something to kind of help you keep the evil spirits away, if you will, Roxy Pacifics is the stuff. You can find it at skinfix.us. Seriously, though, to fix your skin or keep it fixed, go to skinfix.us. That's Roxy Pacifics. It's an antibacterial and anti-inflammatory, so it has all kinds of great uses, and it's so safe to use. You can use it on infants. You can use it on grandma and grandpa. You can even use it on your pets, dogs and cats. And right now, through Christmas, there'll be free shipping. And if you get a 32-ounce bottle, they'll throw in a 1-ounce bottle free. So that way you'll have a bottle for your home medicine cabinet and a bottle that you can carry with you in your car or your purse or even your pocket. And it is great stuff. I keep a bottle in the car and a bottle at home, and I use it every day. I squirt it on after I shower, and then I keep the bottle in the car just in case I have a little nick, cut, or burn or bug bite or something during the day. And believe it or not, I do use that stuff all the time, and it does work. Roxy Pacifics, that's skinfix.us. Okay, there's some other things that have gone on this past week as well. We had Carl Jackson on earlier talking about these bills moving through Congress. Congress has got, I think, about another week or so. They'll be in session before the Christmas break, and they have to wrap up these spending bills. So get ready for a lot of wasted spending. The Congress has already increased the budget, so all they got to do now is figure out who's going to get the goodies. So there are going to be a lot of federal agencies that will have a very good Christmas this year. All right, having said that, there's some other stories out there of the WTF nature, like this. How?
How do you do?
No. The old movies, how they would have the Indians, and the Indians, whenever they would be greeted, they would always go, how, right? How.
Sometimes I was like, how, white man?
Yeah, the how. Well, when it comes to gays, no gay marriages. That's how. That's right. That Supreme Court ruling that said that gays have a quote-unquote constitutional right to marry applies for all 50 states. It applies for Puerto Rico, but it does not apply to Indian reservations, because Indian reservations are not subject to federal laws, the Constitution, or federal dictates. Indian reservations are considered to be their own sovereign territories. I don't think they call them sovereign nations. Perhaps the Indian nations do, but they are known as sovereign territories, and therefore they can and they do make up their own laws. And many of them have decided that gay marriage just ain't for them. How many of them? Some, according to the federal government, I think it's like 500 tribes. Let me see. I got the article right here. This was in the local newspaper here recently. Oh, the country has 567 federally recognized tribes that have outright bans on gay marriage. Other tribes allow it, sort of. Some tribes allow it that if you get married outside of the reservation, it's okay to come in. But many of the tribes, some 567 of them, have outright bans on it. Now, of course, the liberals would have us believe that Native Americans had everything going for them, and white people came here and spoiled the whole thing for them, messed it all up. Well, lo and behold, it is the Indians who are denying gays the right to marriage, and it is the Judeo-Christian white culture who is allowing them the right to marriage. So I guess that means if the white man had never come to this country, no gay or very few gays would have ever been allowed to marry in this part of the world.
Huh.
Imagine that. The doggone white, doggone Christian Jews had to come over here and allow gays to be married. What a bunch of, Of course, the liberals would have us believe that it is the white Christians and Jews who are the problem here.
So it goes.
Yeah, so it goes. Did you hear about the ghost ships?
No, I have not.
The ghost ships, as they're called in Japan, are basically fishing vessels. They're not really huge ships. They're 40, 50-foot fishing vessels that just come floating by every now and then. Sometimes they got bodies in them, decomposing bodies. Sometimes they don't, but they just, every now and then, there goes another ghost ship. Doggone them, and so they think that they're coming from North Korea. And that North Koreans, sometimes as they go out fishing, I guess maybe they get lost.
Sometimes they go out escaping.
And in other cases, they go out because they're trying to get the hell out of North Korea. Sometimes
can't imagine why.
Sometimes they make it evidently, and sometimes they don't. But as a matter of fact, the incidents of these have actually been going down. But so far this year, just on Tuesday, a dozen wooden boats carrying decomposing bodies were found off the country's northwestern coast. That was over the past month. All right. Let's go to Diane. Diane, thank you for calling. We appreciate you being out there.
Hey, you guys, you rock.
Hey, thanks, girl.
I was just talking to Jeff for a really long time, and I kind of lost perspective.
How's that?
My nephew was sent over to South Korea to investigate the downing of the aircraft in South Korea.
There's a helicopter or something went down
right.
there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And strangely enough, we haven't heard the evidence or anything about it yet. So North Korea really is playing a big part in this, I believe.
You think that perhaps that they shot it down?
Have we heard anything?
No, we haven't.
No.
Other than that, it went down over there.
And I'm thinking North Korea has something to do with it.
And of course, with this administration, that they're not going to tell anybody, because then that means they would have to actually do something about it. So
exactly right. Exactly right.
Well,
I mean, this is serious. I mean, this is worldwide. This isn't just in the Middle East. It's not just in the Asian areas. We are screwed. I mean, we're bolted right in the middle of it.
well,
You know?
exactly. Much of the problem has to do with the world perceives the United States right now is out to lunch.
And we are.
And we are. And the bad guys are going to take advantage of that, and the good folks are going to be scared, whatless, and that way, and therefore, they're going to be subjected to being influenced by the bad guys.
And I'm really scared about this guy going on TV tonight. I mean, this guy, he's just a whack job. Well, we need to do something about him.
Yeah, well, we're going to do it. We're going to do it next year.
Well, I don't think we have the time.
Well, only God knows, but we can keep praying on that. Stay with me if you like, but we got to take a break. You are listening to the American Adversaries on FM 105.5 and AM 660 The Answer, and we're coming right back.
I'm with you.